Hi and welcome back. Today I'll be reupholstering this chair in a luxury vinyl. Let's get started. I'm Katerina. I live in northern rural Alberta and restore and refinish furniture. Welcome to my shop. So the very first step in this is to remove the seat from the chair itself. That's fairly simple to do. All I have to do is just locate the screws and then remove them. Using my staple remover, I go ahead and remove the fabric that is placed underneath. This fabric is simply there for aesthetic reasons, so I will put it aside after I take it off and reuse it because it's still in relatively good shape when I'm done. I now move on to removing the old fabric, which is like a nubuck suede, and it is very well used and very much in need of reupholstering. You can see that the old foam is just not holding up to the task anymore and is definitely needing to be replaced. The next step is to measure out the foam that I will need for the new seat cushion, and I do this by using the old wooden board, the seat board, placing it on top of the new foam, which is 2-inch foam here. For this task, I'm using my electric blade as I find it very efficient and helps me get the task done quite quickly. Just a quick reference, this is what the client had on her chair before, and this is what is being placed on there now. Lovely 2-inch foam, much more comfortable. The next step is to size the terraline, which is a synthetic type material that just adds a little bit of extra comfort when someone is sitting. It also helps to soften the edges of the seat cushion when you pull the fabric over top of it. There are a number of ways you can secure terraline. I personally find this to be one of the most efficient. I cut the terraline at each corner, which allows me to then secure it to the board and create a nice clean corner. I then measure and cut 6 vinyl panels for reupholstering. I go ahead now and put in my first staple of many to secure one side of the fabric to the board. I am now going to pull the vinyl towards me as hard as I can and secure that section, so that way I can work my way around the board, continuing to secure with staples and work the wrinkles and crinkles out of the vinyl as I do so. This part of the process is really tiring on the hands. So now that I've worked my way around the board, I've secured my vinyl to up to the corners, and again I'm just cutting the vinyl at the corner. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to manipulate the fabric this way, and I am pulling as hard as I can and lifting up at the same time as I'm pulling back to try to eliminate as many wrinkles in the corner as I possibly can. This is not always easy to do, so be prepared to spend a couple of minutes at each corner trying to manipulate the fabric while getting it into position. I then go ahead and staple it down using about as many staples as I can, within reason of course, to secure it to the board. I then continue to work my way around the board, pulling and stapling and securing as I go along, adjusting if needed. I will continue this process as I work my way around the chair, pulling and stapling to secure the vinyl to the chair. In total, for timing, each chair cushion, once everything is done, takes me about 30 to 45 minutes, and that can be very tiring, so be prepared to spend some time with your chairs when you're reupholstering. One final note to add, always make sure you are flipping your seat cushion over to double check your work, and if you need to make any adjustments, then that is the perfect time to do so. Here's the end result. The client is super happy and so am I. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks for watching.